Welcome to my channel, Level Headed with Levi T. Please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and set the bell notification to all. Please also share this. Let's get into it.
Don't wait up, I've been working hard every day, living dreams for a pay stub, yeah, straight up. 5 years later, like I said, I would make it on my way up. It's all up, coming from the nation, made a foundation, true stuff, yeah, too tough. We ain't giving up on our dreams, everything is ahead of us. Stay true to your path, it's not where you start, it's all where you're at. It's where you end up when your back's to the mat. Do you cripple the flat or get up off your back? Deliver these facts to see them react. The stadium's packed, they all gonna snap. The motivated attract, the escalated attack, the frustrated hit back. Yeah, we move fast. I wanna change everything. I swear I'll do anything just to get where I wanna be. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. It's automatic, I'm always getting after it. If you ain't working, I don't understand what's happening. There's not enough time just to be imagining. You gotta take some action towards practicing. I know it's not easy, but you gotta get out there. Make your own meaning, can't afford to have doubts. They'll interrupt dreaming, I just wanna look out there. The crowd all screaming. I wanna change everything. I swear I'll do anything just to get where I wanna be. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go.
Hello. Busy day today over here on the streaming. Giving it a few minutes here. Brandi will be with us. She's on a phone call right now. And things here. And seeing what we got going on here. So be patient for a minute. Let's take this. I sent off an email to Michelle after dark. Michelle Walks for Monday. Let me just close all this here. All right. We are talking about Michael Vaughan. Brandi will be up here shortly. Give her a few minutes. I'm going to put his face up here. Hold on here. And you can probably hear the lawnmower in the background. Let's do it like this. This is Michael Vaughan. Michael Vaughan went missing on July 27th, 2021. He was 5 years old at the time. He is now 6 years old. He is still missing. We still look for him every day. A lot of facts in this case have been brought out. In this case, there's been a lot of coverage. The police have been very, very good to the family, as the family has been open and honest with the police since day one. Several investigative techniques were done in the case. I do have a Michael Vaughan, what do you call it? A playlist for Michael Vaughan. And it is important, if you haven't seen some of the videos, go over there, comment on the videos, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I have a lot of good content over there on that as well. There is a phone call over there that is what the babysitter told a friend we definitely need to go ahead and take a look at that again, as that will prepare you for Monday or Tuesday. I believe it's going to be on Monday, um, for the live that's going to be set up on Monday. Um, we this is a hurting family, everybody, and we need to definitely be in support. Um, all the family is no longer the focus of their investigation, as many people in this case are being investigated. Uh, there is FBI agents still at Fruitland working this case, haven't gone away. There's multiple agencies that are working on this. They're all working on it together. And facts and truths of what is put out there. What are facts? We're going to get into what are facts. Facts are what law enforcement says. So, like, a fact is the family is no longer a focus of their investigation. Another fact is Brandi Neal comes on to panels and speaks. That's a fact. Um, she was not there at home when Michael Vaughan went missing. That's another fact. Another fact from law enforcement is Tyler was there. These are all facts. Um, Another fact is that they're no longer the focus of the investigation. There's also another fact is there's a white Honda Pilot that was seen in the neighborhood, and the person driving it hasn't come forward. Um, as you watch some of these other channels and some of the other people covering the case, um, you'll see some inconsistencies based off of their lives that they do, and what they perceive or see what law enforcement has come out and said. Um, there's a couple videos where I see that the Honda Pilot was cleared, and right now the Honda Pilot is not cleared. The Honda Pilot is still out there someplace. The driver of the Honda Pilot needs to come forward. There's also a man walking in the splash pad that needs to come forward. There is a poster out there with it, and we definitely need to get that out there. Give me 1 second here. So, um, I do know a couple things that Brandi has been doing lately. I'm going to wait for her to come up here in order to tell you guys. It's better when you hear it from her. She's continuing the search for Michael Vaughan. I don't know if you know this, but Dolly and Bullhorn Betty did go out to Fruitland. They did check out the area, and they did ask a lot of questions to a lot of different people in the community. Dolly has released some videos. Hopefully, Bullhorn Betty uh, does a video here pretty soon. And it's good to go back and keep Michael's name out there, keep everything still out there. We still need to, if Michael's out there someplace, we need to find him. He needs to come home. I believe today is 471 days, because I think yesterday was 470. I may be 1 day off, but I'm pretty sure that it's been 471 days since Michael's disappearance. Um, there's a lot of good press conferences out there. As Michael has siblings, they miss him. Michael has family members that care about him, loving parents that care about him. This is them living the worst nightmare that they've could possibly live through. Um, Okay. Just a few more minutes. Brandi will be here. It snowed in Idaho, and Buggy wanted to go play in the snow. So Buggy's outside playing in the snow. So give Brandi a few minutes. Um, he is always on my mind, my heart, and prayers. Yes, and hair curlers did some great factual stuff. Michelle After Dark has the most factual and accurate timeline that I've seen put out there without giving the integrity of the case. That is the most accurate and informational timeline that was done based off of data and information that Michelle has gathered from lives and from everything that she's seen. Um, the So if you haven't seen it, and Michelle After Dark, I think it's on Michelle Walks or Michelle After Dark, one of the two channels that she has, and it's a very very good timeline. Um, yeah, Little Monkey here needs to come home. There's a lot of people that have been searching for him. There's a lot of people that uh, there's a lot of people that are worried. There's a lot of good people in the community that that say prayers for the families every day. There's always when there's an investigation, like I've been telling you in the Lucian case, just like how Brandi and Tyler have been investigated. They've been questioned. They've done everything and anything possible, handed over electronics. Uh, Pretty much, they've been completely investigated. There's nothing there. So they have taken the investigation into a different route and searching for Michael Vaughan. He's missing out of Fruitland, Idaho. Anybody that's new here, anybody that's not heard about this case. Michael went missing between 6:40 and here. Oh, Princess Mary Poso, hold on one second. We'll get hair curler's link. And we'll drop it. She does some good videos of, she calls them whiteboards, and I like them. They're whiteboards based off of facts, and then thank you, Juju. And they get you thinking, and they're very important to watch and look. It's kind of like a critical thinking thing based off of facts. So definitely are some good things to take a look at. And if you haven't shared a Michael Vaughan poster, definitely do. Hello, the Wilson Dallas. Hi. Thank you for coming in. Cali Thunder. Who else we got here? Bling's here. Karen's here. I have this fly that's in the house here and it's driving me nuts. Jingles is here. Alicia is here. Nani of 7 is here. Hair Curlers does a great channel when she gets the chance to do them. She puts out some good content, and we do converse behind the scenes and do some critical thinking stuff. We collaborate on stuff, and she sometimes helps me make sense of some stuff that I don't grasp all the time. So definitely. Hello, Callie Dime and Callie Thunder, both of you, and Daphne. Hello. Each video takes over 10 hours. I wish I was faster. Yeah. When you do video uploads, they do take a lot of time to do. They do. I'd rather live stream than do a video. Always here for you, Level. I know you are. I know you are. There's a lot of people here for me. Um, yeah, it's kind of a crazy incident in the Michael Vaughan case. On Southwest 9th Street is where he disappeared from. Um, I mean, they did extensive searches of the whole area for, I don't know if it was a week or 2 weeks. It's been a while since I've opened up some of the old information. And as I'm growing my channel here and growing and helping other families, I I get some data mixed up. I got a lot in my head on different cases and trying to help other families get the awareness and uh, sharing other missing people's stuff out there. Thank you for having us and covering Brandi and Tyler and Monkey. Yeah, let's not forget Grandpa too. Grandpa's he's a really nice guy. He was also investigated as well, and was not part of the investigation. So there's that. If you watch my videos on Michael Vaughan, there's a lot of information in them. Um, I've put a lot of time into bringing awareness to Michael Vaughan, and I will continue to do so. Brandi and I, we speak uh, not daily, but I would say 4 or 5 times. We probably text more than talking, but we probably speak 3 or 4 times a week. We text back and forth, and when you have a missing person for 471 days, that's 471 days that you go to sleep and you can't sleep because all you're thinking about is where your missing child is, and you're not going to sleep well until that missing child is home. And we need to bring Monkey home. We need to give Brandi some rest. Um, hair curlers. I did speak with Brandi yesterday about that. So there are 3 trucks that are out on the roads. It's confirmed. One of the local people there reached out to Brandi and did see the actual truck. And we are checking on the other 2. 3 was in the actual proposal. The other 2, the owner said he was going to do, um, and where Brandi was going to do some checking on that. And the other thing is for some of you that are coming in here, I know there's a decent amount of you. If any of you know any rangers at like Yellowstone National Park or know how to get a hold of them, can you please instant message me or DM me or email me? My email is in my about section. You can reach me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, um, Twitter, or my email. And get me if you have a contact there. I am working on another case that I'm trying to help get the awareness and get the posters into the right places. And definitely. So um, back to Idaho, they did have snow yesterday, and I believe it's snowing there today. Or if it's not, it might have just ended today. But it's cold out again in Idaho, and that always is added stress onto a missing family member as well, to the actual family. And the one thing I always want to remind everybody is that um, there's victims in these cases. So you have Michael Vaughan is a victim. He's a missing child. His brothers and sisters are victims as well, victims of a family member missing. His parents, his grandparents, his aunt, uncles, his cousins, they're all victims. They're all going through tragedy. Michael's still missing. Until Michael's brought home, they're all victims. And I was watching some stuff, and you need to educate yourself on who a victim is. Um, Michael's obviously been taken by somebody, so that is a crime. An abduction is a crime, and anybody that is a family member of the person that has been abducted is are victims. And I don't know how else to put it out there for you. Um, I don't know how else to put it out there for you. I don't know how to spell it out for you. Um, I What are victims? You can type into Google, and stuff will pop up. If you go to uh, National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, there is a section on what victims are as well, to better understand what victims are. Um, I speak about that quite often. There's people that don't understand what re-victimizing is, and of victims of a missing person, and that's not fair to them. Um, and the other thing is when there's such a thing called trauma brain. Maybe that's not the right thing, but your brain goes into shock, and you're experiencing trauma when you have a missing person, and trying to gather all of that back is sometimes difficult to do. So, healthy eating, healthy sleeping, healthy exercise, all those things help into making your brain more functionable, um, putting it at a little bit more ease, and helping it to become stronger. And over time, you start to remember certain things that that are important in the case. And all it takes is just the one smallest little thing. And like I tell Brandy every day, you have 40,000 people in the Find Michael Vaughan uh, group. That's 40,000 people that care about Monkey, that need to get reactive and need to start sharing out his poster, his flyers. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get 40,000 people to start talking about Monkey again. And if that means going over to Facebook and doing a Facebook Live, or somehow getting interactions with them, getting questions that they have answered, however you want to do it, whether it's here on my YouTube, on Facebook. I don't do this just for monetary gain, or viewership, or clicks and views, or any of that. I'm here to help find a missing person, here to spread awareness. Um, all those things matter to me. And whatever it takes to get the interaction with a group of people again, and get the interactions coming back to life, and to um, speaking about Michael again, and helping share his posters. A lot of you that are in here do a great, great, great job of sharing posters, sharing flyers in a lot of different places. And we're so thankful of that. And I know it does not go unnoticed. A lot of great people here, and a lot of good people that support victims of families. And as once a wise old man told a great friend of mine, which would be her father, um, victims of a missing person are victims until evidence points that they're not. You treat them as victims until evidence points that they're not. And who can determine that evidence or factual information makes them not victims? Not me, not what was said over here on YouTube, not what was said over here in this social media post, not what a mother says, not what a father says, not what somebody's opinion is. The only people that can make them not victims anymore is law enforcement. We need to remember that as we go and we talk about these missing people's cases. It's very, very important to treat them as victims until they're not, and they're victims until law enforcement says so. Um, a prime example is the Quentin Simon case. So Leilani was treated as a victim until they named her as a suspect. So that would be treating a victim as a victim until evidence or factual information by law enforcement has made it so that they're not. And in that case, they came out and said straight out that Leilani in that case is a suspect. I have not heard them say that she isn't, so that would no longer be a victim. She could still be a victim and still be a suspect, I guess, in people's eyes. But that is an instance of somebody that's no longer a victim. Law enforcement said that they weren't a victim, that they were a suspect. So those things are very, very, very important to understand. Another thanks, Sleuth Mom. And Bama fam, you're awesome. You do a great job of sharing stuff. You do a heck of a job of getting stuff out there um, and sharing, as well as all of you here in my chats do a great job of sharing stuff. I need a whole spell check team because of my dyslexia. So sorry. You're okay, Sleuth. Next time I'll send it to some of my. I didn't even look at it because it looked like the verbiage and everything was good. But you're okay. We'll get those done. Um, Anybody have questions on Michael Vaughan's case before Brandi comes up here? It looks like she's uh, will be here shortly. Any questions that need clarification? I want to thank you all in here for watching Everly's video and helping get the word out. You're very, very much welcome. See something, say something. There's a lot of good people here that are a very important part of Brandi's support system. Uh, you guys know who you are. I'm not going to call you out by names. I don't want you attacked on social media, but you're very, very, very good human beings. Uh, and I know it. And there'll be someday we'll talk about it, all of it. And I'm glad, thankful that you guys can have conversations in private that stay private in between you. And it's when you have a family that's down and out. I mean, it's been 471 days. I can't even imagine. I mean, if I took my shoe off and wore Brandy's shoes one day or wore Tyler's shoes one day, how about let me take that back. Wear their shoe for 471 days. Let's switch lives for a minute. I don't know if I could be as strong as they are. I don't know. That's the biggest thing is how do you do it? Uh, how do I don't know. I don't think I could be as strong as they are. And the one thing that keeps them getting out of bed every day, getting getting to work every day, feeding their other kids, caring for their other kids. As don't just think that trauma is just into the parents. There's trauma in the family. There's trauma like uh, they want their brother home. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's going to be holiday season again, and it's going to come back around, and he's still not home. And every day going by is another day that he's not there. My life would be over if anything happened to my child. Yeah, I know. And there's a lot of good people here in my thing. And if you come in here and are disrespectful, you'll get the boot right away, no questions asked. And you mods already know that. I don't put up with shenanigans of saying hateful or mean things into my chats, and I will continue to go on that route. They have to be strong for the other kids too. That's what mamas do. She has faith and a great support group we love at Brandi Neal. Very well said, the Wilson Dallas. Um, Sometimes you see her out there on other live streams, and sometimes that's like a breath of fresh air uh, for her is to get away and watch some of the other streams and interact with some of you. And it's like she's gotten to know some of you through chats and stuff. Hi, Purple. And definitely it helps. And I hear it and we speak on it and stuff. You don't know the strength within you until your child needs for you to be a warrior for them. You're 100% correct. I mean, the past couple months, if you go back and watch some of my live streams, the past couple months of I was okay. You're fine, Brandy. When you're ready, I sent the link to your. I texted it to you, and if you, I can drop it here too. I just won't let anybody else up here that's not uh, gonna be up here. So, um, the biggest thing is you got holidays coming up. You have information coming out. You have factual information. If you go back and watch some of my lives from like September, I told you October is going to be a month. It's going to be a month. I need to be healthy, mentally, physically, um, and every time there's a new sighting or somebody says some hateful things, or somebody is mean, or somebody says something that is not factual, or somebody um, does mean hateful things, goes into messenger and messages hateful things that to the parents of a missing child is just utterly disgusting, and it puts a big mental stress on one's brain and one's emotions, and that's why I always tell everybody to be kind. Um, think before you type. Um, I don't know how else to put it. Um, there's a lot of good people here. I always don't have any problem with drama or trolls coming across in chat. They're not accepted. Your opinions are welcome, but they have to be respectful opinions based off of factual evidence. And the factual part of this is the parents are no longer part of the investigation. They've been completely vetted by law enforcement. They have been let into more information into the case, and as you can imagine, more information into the case that law enforcement has known months ago that you're just finding out now is sometimes can be heartbreaking again, and you relive what already is a horrible scenario, and you have to go back through it again, and you get asked questions again about uh, uh, you get asked questions again of questions that you've already been asked, and you're reliving what trauma you've already went through, and sometimes when that's why I'm very cautious when I do live streams, because the last thing I want to do is for any victim to have to relive their traumatized experience again, and the finger pointing and the blaming what uh, uh, of what they have already lived through. Put yourself in their shoe. Would you want, if you had a missing person or a missing son, daughter, child, would you want people pointing the finger at you? So think before you type. Um, that is the biggest thing I can tell any of you. And just continue to be nice, good people, doing the right thing. It doesn't go unnoticed, and I know I watch some shows, and um, the you know, be kind and take in everything and see both sides of the coin. And um, yeah, of course, there's questions, there's speculation that I always have. But the thing is you have to remember to hold the speculation in and take that speculation and get it to tie in um, with actual evidence. And as you're watching the YouTube world, if you go back into some of my first lives that I just recently, like when I first started back on my channel, if you go back into them, there's a couple that I want you to check out. And it had to do with Michael Vaughan's case. And it was speaking on other creators without naming them. And if you go back and watch what what I was doing and how I was saying it. And the person that started driving a narrative and what is a narrative is right here. Now you'll see some creators recently um, using it to come back they come back opening back up the case and saying that people are driving certain narratives. No, my narrative that I drive, and every time that anybody's live, there's some goal that they're trying to accomplish. And in Michael Vaughan's case, my goal that I was accomplishing is to take the narratives of speculation that people were driving and take them into actual factual information given by LE and a compilation of um, other people, whether they're eyewitnesses or people of the family, taking them and aligning them with you want your camera on or off? You tell me. I like the hat, by the way. Here, we'll just leave it on.
Sure.
Hi.
Hi.
So I was telling everybody, let's tell everybody what Brandi Neal did today. Can you hear me?
Oh, I need to mute that, don't I?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Is there an echo?
No, it's just Buggy talking in the back, but that's fine. That's
Okay.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, why don't you tell everybody what you told me earlier today about what you went out and did? Was that today or yesterday you did that with Michael's posters? I don't know if she can hear me, guys.
Yeah, give me just a moment.
Yeah.
What did I do? Yes?
Just a second, everybody. I think she might have something open, might have to come back up. Just sit tight and we'll get back to Brandi here in a few minutes. I don't know what happened, but I think she has a bad connection. We'll see when she grabs the link again. Did Buggy have fun playing in the snow? I can tell you this much, everybody. Buggy is full of energy. She always wants to say hi to me every time I call, and she's got a new little game that she likes to play to get mom's phone and then take off running with it while mom's on the phone. Here, Brandi, I'll put the link in the chat. All right, there's the link for Brandi. Sorry if you guys hear the lawnmowers in the background. They're cutting my front grass. Anywho, yeah, Buggy's full of energy. It's a handful, and definitely. Hello, there we go.
Hi.
There, is that better?
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're fine. What I was asking everybody before you couldn't hear me is why don't you tell everybody what you did? I don't know. I think you said today, or you might have been yesterday, with Monkey's posters.
Oh, this morning I went out early when the sun came up and wiped all the snow off all the posts, covering them. Tyler wiped down the big ones on his way from homework. Buggy! No. Oh my goodness. From work home last night. So Oh my goodness gracious, child. Oh, okay. No, that's not what we're supposed to do. Wow. Yeah. Come
Yeah.
on. Let's go warm your feet up.
Is she having fun playing in the snow?
Yes, she is. I will get your shoes. Go on. Oh my goodness.
I know. She's a handful, as I know when I call you. She's just full of energy and is at that stage of go, 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 go.
She's something else. I'll tell you what. Come on, love. And she has no fear, no anything.
Yeah.
I promised her that we'd come out in the snow today, though. She's been watching videos of Monkey and keeps talking about Monkey and said we'd come play in the snow, but somebody doesn't want to follow the rules that Mommy set. No, she'll throw snowballs at me instead.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I guess I can recap what I went over with already. I just letting everybody know that the investigation is still ongoing. There's multiple agencies there. FBI is still there. There's other agencies there, and they will continue to look for Michael Vaughan until Michael comes home.
Yes, they're not going to stop.
Yeah.
Oh. I got you.
And Brandi still flyers and posters and still does a whole bunch of stuff. I know people were complaining about the Amazon list that's out there, but I can put it into this link here too. It's just everyday essentials. It's just another way to help them a little bit as I don't know if anybody here in my chat's ever had a missing person, but what usually happens is you spend your life savings trying to find them and trying to search for them. So anybody that has a problem with that, my email and my information, if you think that's wrong, come and talk to me and take it out on me. And it was my choice and a couple others that support Brandi to of the idea to help them out some. So, and Brandi would rather us not, and I don't know how else to put it, but I don't know. And she froze again. Can you hear me or no? I think she got she fell down. She'll be back. I don't know how else to put it. It wasn't really her choice. We kind of did it for her and said that we were helping. And that's what we're going to continue to do. There she is.
Let's go. Come on.
Hi.
Go warm up.
All that snow messing up your signal, huh?
I could get my phone. Oh, yeah, dude.
Can you hear me or no? Hold on one second, everybody.
Okay.
We'll just wait for one. Please text me this list. We also want to do something for Christmas for them. We've been talking about it on my channel. Purple, after this, we are going to talk about the Christmas thing. And I have something else planned for Christmas with some other people. And anybody else that wants to talk about Christmas stuff, I am free and open to discuss it. And I muted you. Are you good?
Where am I?
You're on screen. Well, I muted you though. You're fine. So, you want me to? How can I do this?
Hold on, love.
You're still on though. We can hear you. There. There she goes. There we go. So, yeah, I guess that's terrible twos or terrible threes or terrible fours. I think Buggy's three. Um, but I believe every kid goes through phases like that, and I just will say that her missing her brother has really been affecting Buggy as well, and the other kids as well too. Uh, the Amazon wish list consists of food, school supplies, and Xmas stuff for the kids. Why would anyone have a problem with that? Well, just like anything else over here, everybody thinks people are there to gain monetary goods, and I could care less. They should voice their opinion to me. And it was my idea, and it wasn't just mine, but I can say that it is. And if you want to give me heat, give me heat, because the one thing I'm going to do is not care what heat it is, because all I'm doing is doing stuff for good, as well as several. Hello, we can hear you. Did you hear me? Hello. I put you on mute, but that's because I don't know if you can hear us. Can you hear us?
Is that better?
There, now I can hear you. Yeah. So what else do you want people to know about Michael? Today's 471 days, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a long time. I'm so
Very
sorry.
long time.
It's a long, long time. And I explained to people, like, imagine 471 days. I mean, put themselves in your shoes. I mean, that's a long time.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah. The thing is I did a live the other day, and we spoke about it, and we can tell other people that Kaylee Jones was found, and that's the positive things like that for other people that have a missing loved one. Yeah, it can hurt, but at the same time, it can help. It still gives you that hope,
Exactly.
And those things are good, positive things to share with somebody that's missing a loved one. Depends on what stage of the missing stage that they're in. 471 days is a long time. And after 5 months, that when somebody is found, those are good things, because 5 months is a long time for somebody to be missing as well.
Exactly.
So, yeah. What else is going on?
Oh, well, Bugsy's had enough of the snow. Made her a promise yesterday, and it snowed all day yesterday. It was just cold and dreary, and she sees everything about her brother, and she wants to be doing everything he does.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was talking with Miss Amanda earlier, and Monkey is such a free spirit and such a happy little boy, and just amazing all around. Energy beyond belief. Wants to be involved in everything possible. Well, I think little Sissy is taking quite after that. And Bugsy's keeps talking about Michael. We go to the grocery store. There was a fight the other day, like to go pick the older kids up from school, and she was not going anywhere until we went and got Monkey first. She was not having it. It wasn't standing. And what do you do with all of that?
Continue doing what you're doing. I don't know if you want to talk about it, but we can talk about it. Um, if you're in a good place to talk about it, I mean, you continue to do trauma counseling, um, continue doing everything that's made you get this far. You continue doing it. You continue putting up posters. You continue sharing stuff. You continue doing your counseling. You continue doing anything and everything. And it's, I mean, I told you October, November, and December, they're going to be tough months. And, everything else that you were doing before October started was working great. And you get some disappointments and some false hopes and stuff. And you go back to doing what you're doing that you know that works. And you just continue to do what's right for you and your family, and continue. And internet jerks and other people are going to be what they are. But that's not going to help you and your family. Only you and your family can help yourselves.
Right.
And you have a support system. It's unbelievable. The amount of people that have come by and definitely are here to support you. And, someday people realize how much time and effort and it takes to help families. It's not just as simple as putting Michael Vaughan's picture up onto the screen. There's a lot more that goes on that we can't talk about right now, but we will one day. And I'm never going to change the person that I am. I'll tell you that much. Wouldn't change it for a minute. And I know there's a lot of you here in chat that can say the same thing. But I'm very supportive. It's all good stuff. And for everybody, Brandi mutes out because Bucky is a handful right now. And I laugh because it's like this 24/7. She's at that age that go, 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 go. So,
yeah, she's we just came back in from the snow and everything. Okay, which one? You got it upside down, love. There you go. There you go. There you go. Here's this one. This button. A. That's B. A. No, A. That's Y. A. There you go. And push this one. Watch this one. No, this one. Right here. Don't push the button or it's going to stop. Push this button. There you go. And you push this button. Look, and he jumps. Yeah, she's a very busy 3-year-old.
Yeah.
Constant cartoons rolling. We miss him so much. Somebody needs to come forward. There's, non-compliant people that we found out. Excuse me, I'm doing laundry as well. I'll step aside. And the facts are out there. The police department, the Fruitland Police Department, has done an absolute amazing job at continuously, tirelessly working on Michael's case. They're not going to give up until Michael's found and brought home. And there's many other agencies helping. There, community members as well. We need to just keep putting the facts out there and
keep sharing. Share
yes, please.
Share his poster. Share his the more that people talk about this, and the more that people get thumbs up, the more creators that want to come and show his face and want to help out. And yeah, there's good channels and bad channels, and there's good people and bad people everywhere. And what side of the fence do you want to lie on? And I want to lie on the good side. I want to be the person that helps. And Brandi, Jen Ivy, which has always been respectful, wants to ask Michael's personality and like things that he liked. And I know if it gets too emotional for you, just you can stop. But just some of them. He likes monster trucks.
Yeah, he's very inquisitive. He wants to know how things work. He's always been, when I'm fixing something, and usually, you don't want a little one around. I've been called a tinker, is apparently what I'm called from my sisters. I like working on cars. I like fixing things, and so does his grandpa. And he wants to know, well, how does this work? What does this do? Why are you doing this? He wants to know about the moon and the stars. He wants to know about the sun. Why are those clouds like that? Why is the river running this way? He is a very inquisitive little man. He's exciting and full of energy, and just some days you're like, what did you just say? Like, oh, okay.
Jane, you're good. You're good, Jane. I know you're a good person. And if you guys haven't checked out Jane Ivy's addiction channel, you should. She does a lot of cool things over there. Why I said the emotions of it is it's been 471 days, and Monkey Michael Vaughan is never off of Brandi's mind, never off of the other kids in the family's minds, dad's mind, grandpa's mind. Sometimes things can be emotional, and we don't want to take it too far where it can negatively affect somebody. So that's why I said it that way. And I know that you meant well, Jane. I guess that's a good way to put it. I haven't done one of these in a while. There's a lot of moving parts going on right now in the case. And it's not that I don't want to share with you guys. It's some of the stuff has to be kept to keep the integrity of the case. But at the same time, I make sure that I got a couple people on Twitter that share posters daily, and anybody else we're sharing on Facebook and a whole bunch of places. I can tell you that a certain individual that I just started working with saw Monkey's posters someplace and actually went and to a school and wanted to make sure that Monkey wasn't in the school. And all those things are things that people can do, and any little bit helps. And I hope you're on mute if you're trying to speak and I'm ignoring. It's so emotional. I am sorry. My heart breaks for her. Yeah. Yeah, mine does too. Oh, yeah. Is Lynn in here? I don't know if I saw Lynn. I just saw her earlier on one of my streams. I'm sure Lynn will watch this on replay. If she's not, she might be here listening. All the kids are extremely smart. Bubba is extremely gifted as well as Blue. They get it from their mama. Yeah, that is definitely true. And yeah. Oh, there
I
you are.
can't take all the credit for that, to be honest.
I know.
It's just me and Buggy today. I apologize. So
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. She's
she's
first.
priority.
Yeah, yeah, always. And I haven't done one of these in a while, and I wanted to get you on and speak a little bit. And um, I was explaining. I don't know if you heard. I was explaining. There's a lot of moving parts happening right now, and they continue to do their job. I mean, I even followed up on a lead that I wanted to make sure was covered, and they were very thankful that I called in to the police department. They were had all the details of what the lead was and had all their notes exactly with that lead. And she assured me that the 1,000 to 2,000 leads that are coming in each week or each day, however many it is, that they thoroughly go over them. And by the way that they looked it up and had all the notes and verified who had checked out the lead and all of that, I'm going to tell you right now, hats off to Fruitland PD and other agencies that are helping. Hats off. You guys all know who you are, and I'm sure you're watching us right now. And just keep working. You gave me some positive, encouraging words when I spoke with you that they'll find Michael. It's just a matter of time. All it takes is that one little tip or lead that comes in, and you as the viewers out there, and any tip or lead should go to Fruitland PD. Should not go through the parents. And if it's an urgent one, call your local 911. Just dial 911 if you're not in that area. Dial 911. If you're in that area, dial 911. If it's something that you thought of or did a bunch of research on, and something that you're pointing to, there's ways to get a hold of Fruitland PD, and there's ways to get a hold of. There's an email there too that they check all the time. Sorry, I'm talking a lot.
No, and I appreciate you saying that, because another thing as well, just understand, if you do put in a tip or a lead, they follow up on every single one. No, do I see them all? No, I do not. Now, when you send them to me and then I go to law enforcement and they have received it, they have vetted it, it's really hard for our family to see a lot of these. Because what if it's Michael? What if it's Michael? And we want it so bad to be Monkey that different eyes. I know my child better than anybody, but it's been 471 days since I've seen my baby, and I don't know how tall he is. I don't know what size shoe he's wearing right now. I don't know how long his hair or how short his hair is. I don't know if he lost his first tooth or not, because he hadn't even lost any of his teeth. So please understand that is really hard for us to go through. Yes, we want to hear it, but then on the other side, it's so difficult to listen to or see, because we were packing up and going to Missouri. We really couldn't do it, but we were going. Just everyone that keeps putting out the facts, and law enforcement, and supporting them, they're supporting us. They're doing everything they can to find Michael. There are so many agencies that are trying to help bring Michael home, and the factual information from law enforcement is what needs to be paid attention to. He's our baby. Monkey is our son. He's He's our baby. And yeah, our brains might be clouded at times because all we want is for him to be home and pray that it's him. So just please be mindful. Monkey has 3 siblings that are missing him tremendously. And as hard as it is for me and Tyler as adults, and Monkey's grandparents and family and friends, just be understanding that I have faith in law enforcement. Our family has faith in law enforcement and what they have been doing and what they have done from day one. And I truly wish that more families would get the support like we've gotten from law enforcement. And we stand by them. So, and they stand by us and haven't wavered, even though, yes, because 90 some odd % of cases, we understand the statistics. But when you're not one of those statistics, it's really, really, really hard. So remember to just show a bit of kindness and support, and you may have your opinions, and that's okay. You can have your opinions, but just remember that when Monkey comes home, some of those opinions are definitely going to be seen. So
Yeah. Everybody needs to share his posters.
yes,
It's working.
please.
It's getting across the country. We need to keep doing it and keep sharing them everywhere. And when you see Brandi around someplace on YouTube, be supportive. She searches all the time and puts up flyers and posters. And sometimes an outlet for her to relax her mind is to go onto YouTube and listen to other stuff. And always be kind, right? Isn't that
Always
what you
be kind.
tell?
Try your best.
Yeah.
You can have your venting places, and there's other places where you get to not even think about anything else and just be a person. You're not the parent of a missing child. You're not a parent of children that are missing their brother, and it's just a moment to step away. Just give them a bit of grace. Nobody's a saint. Nobody's perfect. So take a step back and look at your closet and put a toe in our family's shoe. So
And
All
we're gonna wrap it up.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go wrangle Monkey.
Yeah, I
Buggy.
know. Brandi, thank you very much for coming up here. I know you've wanted to speak for a while, and we are cautious because there's a lot of moving parts going on, and people need to understand that's why we've not taken a back seat to this, but we don't want to slip up and say something that could jeopardize Monkey coming home, and we need to continue as a community to help her. And how we can help her is share. I challenge every single one of you here. There was been 177 people here. There'll probably be another 350 that watch this. There's going to be shared in a big group. I challenge you to share it with one person. Have them hit the thumbs up. Have them watch for 2 minutes. That's what it takes. 2 minutes. That's it. And they don't have to watch the whole thing, but have them watch it for 2 minutes and challenge them to do the same thing with somebody else. We need to get this into the algorithm and get to Monkey's face out there in Main Street YouTube land, Facebook land, Twitter land, TikTok land, wherever we can do it at. And that's my challenge to you guys. And I think that's it.
Everything and anything we can do to help bring Michael home, as well as all the missing.
Yeah.
And just please be kind, and just think, take 5 seconds, sit yourself down, your children, your grandchildren, your nieces or nephews, anyone around you. Just imagine what we've gone through for 471 days. Take a step back and think about how your feelings would be. So I thank everybody that continues to support Michael and our family, and I really appreciate you, Levi, so much. There's been a lot.
I know. And we always end with what? Thank you for coming up here. And we always end with,
if you see something, say something. Please.
all right, everybody. Until the next time. And what's the last words that Brandi says?
Please be kind.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night.